Ozark Police are working to improve public safety with recent equipment upgrades.
That's right, Bayla. News 4's Jacqueline Lambert joins us live now in studio. So, Jacqueline, what is new?
Kinsley Bayla, the Ozark Police Department, has had a few new equipment upgrades this year, but the one they are most excited about is something that will help them with missing persons or even a stolen vehicle. Through a partnership with Axon, the department has equipped each officer with dash cams. The cameras come with several safety features like an integrated license plate reader. Before this, dash cams required officers to manually activate them, and not all patrol vehicles had one. Commander Jerome Niles says this new technology will help officers in a variety of ways.
Police, for example, we just recently located a missing person based off of previous hits that have been located with the license plate reader. So having the mobile ones greatly enhances the public safety factor.
The cameras can also be used to record the back seat, ensuring the safety of the officer and those being transported.
Jacqueline Lambert, thank you for that report. Officers have gotten upgraded body cams. Commander Niles says the new technology will help with transparency.